against the lineup of BREN. That's true for me if they make it to the late game. Can they cross it? Again, Archives are comfortable and have shown that they can come back from behind positions. Can they do it here against a team that just dominated them in game number 1 is the biggest question. Will this Amon pick be the right call? Will they be able to find Few? Because he will be a key piece here for BREN Esports.
Especially because he went for the flicker, right? You can actually get out of the endless shards, and right now, wow, very aggressive early on, already very different to game number 1. Archives Esports are pushing the pace. Ogwen forced to back away. This mid lane prio is definitely going to give them a little bit of an edge here when it comes down to the lethal battle, but it's still the red tree from Kyle who secures the first lethal.
That was such a beautifully timed stun there by FlapTZ. Kazan could have red treed that, but he was stunned by the Arlon. Great timing there. And again, if you haven't bought your tickets, well, get them now. Only 20,000 rupiah. And right now, these two teams are fighting for their ticket to Jakarta, to the finals. And you see here already Kazan behind. 1 level behind KyleTZ.
This is what I'm worried about, right? Especially when you give KyleTZ something like a utility jungler who's able to push the pace and force out a lot of these engages and invades early on. Kazan needs to wait for the endless shards, and even Ogwen is pulling him out. Now with KyleTZ jumping in, he steals it away. Kazan might fall here. It's going to be the Mortal Coil and a Decimate right under the tier 1. They're diving all the way, another Decimate. Double kill, not even the 2nd minute of the game.
There's a poetry to the fact that BREN Esports right now are starting off this game by decimating Archives Esports, finding wins again. You mentioned it, Mirko. It is the timing of BREN Esports knowing that KyleTZ, if he can clear fast, if they can invade, they will do just that. Earlier they said we'll pressure Sumpak. Now they say we'll pressure Kazan and respect this Amon, and they're doing just that. BREN Esports, 2K, almost 2K. Gold lead, 2-0 in kills, 2 minutes and 23 seconds in counting.
What's the point of going for red tree battles when you can just win it out by invading, by getting that level lead, and by killing the enemy jungler so that he doesn't even participate in the turtle contest?
Yeah, what is team fighting for your team? What is contention? We don't know that, says BREN Esports. And look at it again, they're pressuring Kazan's jungle.
They know what contention is, but it's only for the enemy buff. Final Slash brings it back. KyleTZ should be able to retreat this, but it's a good taunt there. Kyle's still able to get it. Endless shards and the Appraiser's Wrath, finally punishing KyleTZ. But it's still the Aura purple buff stolen away, so Kazan, I don't think it's worth it for him.
Yeah. Purple buff steal, but BREN Esports still in the lead despite getting that kill. But we saw a glimpse there of the hope for Archives is that, well, they can counter punish. But right now, Archives needs to find a way to help Sumpak out a little bit more as Ogwen is applying the pressure.
Oh, they're going in. Wild charge as well. That's going to be the go away as well to displace Spider Miles as he gets brought back, but he's still able to escape right now with the go away. That's going to be the flicker and the blazing duet dealing enough damage. But it's Lancey who gets the kill, not Sumpak.
Sumpak getting his revenge after that game number 1, saying, you know what? I'm going to have a better start here, and he is. Although there is a kill on Super Marco's board already, Sumpak is ticking his condition slowly. 3 minutes in and counting, but he's able to farm up better. Pickups there. Few just got the Clock of Destiny, while Sumpak already built the DHS. It's going to be another objective steal by KyleTZ.
Very rough. 2-level lead already as early as the 3rd minute, and he's already doing all this. And this is actually what makes Kyle special. He doesn't just utilize the lead to go for team fights, random pickoffs on the map, but he pushes the tempo so early on to a point where the enemy jungle can't even contest for any objectives.
As an analyst, these are the moments where my analysis can just be simplified as oof. And there's pauses on the board right now for Archives. BREN Esports
can't really just stick to their... Well, never mind. Okay, they're doing it. They're doing exactly what you said.
They heard me. They heard us. All the way. Oh, Spider Miles.
Good flicker in. It's a trade back, but it's the Roamer who picks up the kill for a kill earlier to Super Marco.
Okay, they traded, but yeah, exactly. BREN Esports heard us all the way here from Malaysia. They decided to go for Sumpak's lane, but yeah, that was just at the cost of Super Marco's life. Top side, a little bit of action, but not a lot of worry here for Archives or BREN. BREN gets a 2nd turtle without a problem.
Flap should be able to survive this. Endless Shards, an early flicker, not to dodge from the Endless Shards, but just to get some distance away from Kazan and Lord JM. As you can see, Lord JM is also giving away some minions to Kaizen, but unfortunately for him, he didn't get it at the right time. It was still below 5 minutes, so he did not get the XP from that.
The timing was just a bit off there, but you see here, BREN Esports actually respecting the magic damage that could come out of Archives. Already built 2 Radiant Armors, one on Kyle TZ and one on Flap. So for me, that's already a sign for BREN saying,
oh, make it one better.
Make it 3. Why not build a Radiant Armor on Super Marco as well?
Raken Kaizen unable to play right now. That's a Feather Airstrike, but Sumbak will just be able to escape with the Battle Mirror image placed below, or up top, actually.
Yeah, that's a sign already by BREN saying, you know what, we've solved the Kaizen problem, let's turn our focus to Sumbak, and that's exactly what they're doing now. Sumbak, again, already able to build a good amount of items for himself, or get a bit of amount of farm to make it just slightly level, but Super Marco does have the 1 level lead over him.
Yeah, it's finally a normal time to get the DHS now for Super Marco.
Yeah.
We saw the 7-minute Golden Staff. It can certainly happen still in this game if he gets a few more kills, but it does seem like Archives Esports, they have a better hold into this game. And now in the mid lane, though, it's going to be an easy siege, and another Feather Airstrike comes down. Kaizen is taken that low, and just like that, Kyle TZ should be able to find this for free, and the charge comes down, but that's what we were talking about. Kaizen is so far behind, he can't even burst the Farsa.
Oh, that's a bad sign there for Archives Esports. Most importantly, they lost their mid lane tower. They gave it up for nothing. And that's what BREN Esports loves. If they can find a way to take down the mid tower early on, they will be comfortable with their lives. Knowing that, again, they are up against a Claw. They're waiting for that. They've pressured Kaizen. This will be a free turtle for Kyle TZ. Next major rotation should be onto the lane where Sumbak is. If it's not going to be that, it's just going to be them saying, you know what, let's just find a kill somewhere else on the map.
Ooh, turtle, third one. No contest once again. Archives Esports, at this point, it's 3 levels. Kyle TZ is ahead 3 levels. And because Kaizen's not an assassin, you can expect this lead to grow.
Yeah. That's what we call in the Philippines, that's a strug. They are struggling right now. Archives and BREN Esports are not letting go. Golden Staff, the timer is ticking here for BREN Esports to shut down some back or build up enough items so that when he gets his final, you mentioned Corrosion Scythe, that they'll have enough defense to hold on against that Claude.
At this point, I'm actually thinking about what he wants to build next, Sumbak, right? Because, okay, the power spike happens in Corrosion Scythe, but now the final slash, the Feather Airstrike is able to connect onto the back right now. Lord JM gets the Appraiser's Wrath to sustain a bit more, even the healing, but Kyle's looking for it. Retry and Decimation! Now with the Mortal Coil escaping from the Minions Fury, just walking out.
Yeah, it's just a slow walk out there for BREN Esports. Just relax. A nice walk in the park, which is the mid lane of Archives right now, and that is the continued invasion. Can they steal it?
Oh no, no way! Kyle didn't have the retry and he still lost it! Now Spider Miles running away, Sumbak with Blazing Duet to the back line. Fuse still able to sustain, flickers out. Battle Mirror image from Sumbak with the final slash flicker combo. Sumbak should fall here, and it is a recall and a wall from Ogwen. He got slammed to the wall by the rock.
Oh, that just reminded me of a song from way back when. Chris Brown wall to wall and his balls to the wall for BREN. Another kill for them and it's Sumbak.
Oh man, really walking Archives down with another final slash. Lord JM is displaced. I don't think there's going to be a kill threat here, but it's all about the mental game. Just like LaFell mentioned, it's not about winning the game. It's about winning the lane. It's about destroying them mentally.
It's the mental game.
It's the mental game.
Get into the mind palace of Archives and say, it's our house now. And that's what BREN Esports are exactly saying. Actually, Kaizen earlier not being able to get his purple buff, even though Kyle TZ didn't have his retribution, was him trying to pull off a desperation move. That's how desperate he was for a buff then, which is understandable. I feel for Archives right now.
I can't feel for Archives right now. I mean, I can't feel what they're experiencing. Lord James gets brought back once again. Super Marco with the go away as the Feather Airstrike comes down. But the Blazing Duet's going to be cancelled out as Ogwen finds a good wild charge. Now it's only Few taken down. 1-for-0. Good trade for Archives. Paptizi jumps back in. The Endless Charge takes him down. But Super Marco on the back, free hitting as he destroys everyone with a double kill. And look, Kyle is still there to pick up the scraps. The BREN janitor is what I call him this game because he cleans up.
I like it. Check his birth certificate. First name Super, last name Marco. Check his occupational ID. It says BREN Janitor. Let's look at the instant replay. What a call there by BREN Esports to continue fighting despite them getting pressured. Despite Archives finding a great pickoff and a key hero in the Farsa. It looked good for Archives, but it looked even better for Super Marco.
As a Melissa player, I cannot imagine anything better than that. 5 people clumping up to the muddles. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful, man.
Beautiful indeed. Threading the needle multiple times. More plays by BREN.
Get walled. The Praisers Wrath. This time, it's not going to happen the way it happened last time for the other team. We're not going to talk about that, right?
Yeah. Not right. Not again. No. That's not going to happen. And BREN Esports just continuing this. Archives. Where can they find the play? Where can they find the mental to come back from this after getting demolished in game 1, getting decimated early in game number 2? Can they find a turnaround?
I don't think so right now. With a stun as well, Kazan walks into the call altar, still able to survive, but Muddles is placed down. They can see it's just down like it's nothing with a feather airstrike as well. It's a dive with a vengeance from Flap. Gwen even just walking up. Lord JM is trying to give some space over to the rest of the team, but BREN, it looked like Archives had better control this game. But BREN have cracked the base with the first Lord, so it's even faster.
Yeah, suddenly an 8,000 gold lead for BREN Esports has ballooned. And Archives are starting to regret giving up that mid lane tower without anything, without no comeback from them, as BREN Esports use that as their launching pad to get it to this point right now. Archives, you see them looking at different angles. You see them trying to find a way to crack the BREN Esports formation, but because of them knowing that they don't have the items they need, the damage and the defense they need to survive a team fight, if they can't catch that Melissa, they're hesitant and understandable. They're just trying to hold on right now.
2.93k ahead on the Melissa against the Claude. This is a matchup that Claude actually does well in. The fact that the Melissa, last game, it's fine. It's against a Brody. Brody doesn't do well against the Melissa, but the fact that now he's on a Claude and, well, something has changed. It's not 3.5k, it's 2.8k.
Yeah, it's a little bit closer now for some Bach and Archives here, but yeah, the lead is ballooning. BREN Esports just continuing this onslaught. At this point, though, it's close to a miracle. What they will need.
A miracle?
A miracle. A miracle. A miracle. Yes, a miracle. Miracle.
A Marco?
Marco. A Marco.
A Super Marco.
A Super Marco. Well, BREN Esports already has the Super Marco. Archives will need a Super Miracle at this point. You see them, again, they're trying to find it, but they just don't have the resources. If they can somehow burst out and catch out Super Marco, that will be the key. Because after that, they just need to somehow survive. Few, Flap TZ, which I think, without the Melissa, they'll fare better at.
In the movie, Spider-Mouse is the hero. Let's see if he can be the hero in this game. Lord JM melted down, forced to run away right now. Spider-Mouse, that's the hero play, but it's not going to happen. He finds the Minion Fury. He finds another knock-up to displace stuff, but he's going to fall. A winner Truncheon from View to get out of the Endless Charge, as that's the stun for Sumpak. A final slash to displace him to cancel out the Blazing Duet, and unfortunately, it's not going to go down like in the movies for Spider-Mouse.
Archives see themselves as the hero. If they're the hero, BREN are chilling like villains right now, potentially looking to book their ticket to the finals, book their ticket to Jakarta. What will Archives do?
Lord JM gonna be gunned down. There is a flicker forward. Lancey unable to escape as the wild charge not just confirms the game, but confirms a slot for BREN in Jakarta.
Outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned.